Not long ago, I heard what was going on in Netherlands. Apparently, political party that goes for legalizing pedophilia and defending their point of view. It's hard to believe that there is a political party of pedophilia that is fighting to legalize something terrible like this. And this is all happening in the Netherlands. I mean, who would get it? Why Netherlands? How could this be possible? Usually people have great things to say about this country. But how this could have happened? And will it happen again? I mean, this party was active for 32 years. So this was going for quite long. And it was recently shut down. Is there any chance of this happening again? Not necessarily in the Netherlands, but in any country in the world. Well, today I want to talk about this because this all made me think about what will happen next. Do not think that we are safe from this happening again. This might very well happen in the near future. Maybe not in the near future, maybe in the distant future, but it can happen. I assure you in this. I can only guess how this could end up and how could this come to the realization. Is it possible that majority of people start to think that pedophilia is good? I mean, you may think that this is impossible, that society needs to be really screwed up to think this way, but again, you never know how people will change in the future. People are not the same as they used to be. That's the fact. There's in good ways and bad ways that we change. But point is, we changed. Now I would like to discuss about the porn industry that is quite popular these days. This is the way I see it. It starts with the soft porn. You start watching maybe lesbians. You start watching blowjobs and normal sex. But over time, you start changing your fetishes on the porn. You are not anymore satisfied with watching a pretty girl doing a blowjob to the other man. You start watching the lesbian porn. Then you moved on lesbian porn in the costumes. But that becomes boring too. And you moved on into something different. For instance, incest porn. Incest porn is getting more popularity for some reason. I mean, there are people who watch this kind of stuff. Maybe it is you, but I don't judge you. Maybe you are watching incest porn because you like the performance. But let me remind you that there are people who really enjoy watching the incest porn for the concept. Fathers having sex with her daughter. I mean, this is unthinkable. My point is that your fetishes are starting to evolve. They are changing. They are getting worse and worse. They could get worse and worse. Your brain is looking for something different. you need new stimulants. You need something more. My question is, where is this going? Are we going to the forbidden fruit known as children? Are we getting more sick than ever before? Sexually frustrated? That we're gonna need to release our frustration to the kids? It's not far-fetched to think about this kind of future when the pedophilia is gonna be legalized, when it's gonna be considered normal. It may look unthinkable right now, but you can see the example in the Netherlands. I mean, they are a sexually perverted nation. They have legalized prostitution, legalized some drugs. I mean, they are living American dream. Everything that is illegal in United States and other countries, they have legalized here in the Netherlands. But they seem to get bored with all this kind of stuff. Drugs and sex, prostitution, striptease clubs, this all gets boring. This all gets boring to them. This is why the political party of pedophilia was legalized, but luckily was shut down after 32 years. If you ask me, this kind of political party should not be existed for 1 second. Even if you don't think that pornography is gonna lead to the pedophilia being legalized in the society, you must agree that pornography is affecting youth in a bad way, mostly in the bad way. And in some way, society is getting kind of worse in some way. It's like situation is getting worse in some area. Now, I'm not pessimistic, but I see something that is going bad, that doesn't have hope really, that could get worse, and I felt like I need to react by making this video. In the end of the day, light beats the darkness.